Hey guys, SPRX here, and I actually just got done making this video, and I figured I should throw this in just before I start the video because this is very important, and I felt this was needed because not a lot of people know how to do this, and I kind of figured it out with the help, myself and the Bad Luck modding team. So as far as it goes, you're gonna need a few things to start making these, plugins or SPRX files. You're gonna need the PS3 SDK for PlayStation, and you're gonna need Microsoft Visual Studio 2010, and then you're gonna need to run Prodigy for PlayStation, for the Target Manager and Debugger. You're gonna run it, and even whether or not you have it installed or not, you're still gonna need to do this because you're gonna need to remove. Well, mine says remove or repair or change because I already have it installed. But you're going to have to install Prodigy Visual Studio integration for 2010, and make sure you have 4.20 or it won't be for 2010. If you have a lower version, it will probably be for 2008 Visual Studio. So now that you got that under, now that you got that understand, you need the PlayStation SDK, which you're going to need to install this offline installer, which is going to be right here. You're just going to, install this, and you're going to go through this, and you're just going to install, right here, create offline install. But I already have it installed, so yeah. Now that you got that, you actually probably go through online, but I don't really know if you should do that. So now that you got that, you're gonna need that's pretty much it. Just Visual Studio 2010, the SDK installed, which I just showed you how to do, and Prodigy, the plugin, or not the plugin, or yeah, technically the plugin for Visual Studio. And to make sure you have everything working, you would go to, let me do a new tutorial real quick, like, not a new tutorial, but a new project, I mean. You go to Control, I'm not going to do that, go to File, New, let me see, there you go, I was going to do it that way, but go to Visual C++, and within that, you're going to see SCE. When you open up SCE, you're going to see PS3. Click on PS3 PPU project, then click OK. And then it's going to pop this up, say next, and then you're going to hit PPU PRX project. Then you'd hit finish. But I already have that, so I'm not going to do that. And then you should get something like this, but this is going to come with it when you when you make the project. You're going to have to get some of this, from, yeah, I'll give this project to you in the description so you can download it and look at it. So yeah, that's pretty much that, and Bad Luck Brian helped with a lot of this, and I figured I'd make it a little bit more helpful for you guys so you could understand. So that's pretty much it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Yo, what's up guys, SPRX here, and I'm going to go over something that Bad Luck Brian went over, but I feel that maybe I can go over it a little bit more to dumb it down, to let people understand how this really works, because it was kind of hard for me to understand right off the bat, and, well, I know there's noobs out there, and me myself, I'm a noob at some things, so I mean this took me a while, so I feel if it took me a while, it may take you a while, and I hope this helps. So first off, you need a DEX custom firmware, so everybody that thinks if you're needing official firmware for this, that just go watch my other videos. This is for custom firmware users only. Okay, continuing on. That was the disclaimer type of thing, I guess. Okay, first off, you're gonna want to get the bin. Go to the game you're going to want to mod. So you have to be at the main menu, like at the XMB, in order to do this. You cannot go into a game and use FTP, but you can FTP with Prodigy Target Manager from XMB. So that's how that works. So go into File Explorer. You're going to go into the game, the directory of your game you want. Right now I'm in Modern Warfare 3, and you're going to drag the eboot, the eboot.bin. I have actually already modified this eboot, so I'm going to put the original eboot on that I had before over top of it. See it over it. So let's go back over here. Now that I did that, let's pull this over here. Okay, now I have an eboot right here that's just normal. Nothing's been done to it. So I'm going to explain how this works. You're going to have to write some code to this eboot that lets it know it has to run this plugin when the game runs. So these two are linked. These two files are linked to each other. This runs this plugin, and that's what this is. SPRX is a plugin, so Just want to let everybody understand that. So now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to push your eboot into the, you're going to need True Ancestor Self Resigner. You're going to open that up. You're going to go down here. You're going to, I would do this if you have 4.21 or higher custom firmware, and then that's what I do every time. Then you're going to hit 7 to decrypt it. Okay, now you're going to see it's decrypted. So now what you're going to do with that decrypted elf, oh, where are we at? Oh, yeah, right. You're going to put it right there. So put it back in the main root right here. So now you see, let's delete that one so we don't confuse you. You see now that's the decrypted eboot. So now what you're going to want to do is you can either do this through the in-game loader. Oh crap, I did that wrong. So you do it like this, in-game loader.exe eboot.elf. And then this is where you're gonna put where you're loading the SPRX, because this confused me too. This is where your SPRX is gonna be located on your PS3. So this is where the eboot is gonna be searching for this SPRX, this plugin. So you gotta tell it, well, it could be located anywhere on this hard drive that it's gotta locate that. So you can either put it in the same directory, you could put this, right over top, but for this, I'm going to put it in the TMP directory, or the temp directory, in other words. I'm going to actually delete that because that's the same thing, but, okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right there. So now that I have that, okay, we're going to put dev hd0 / TMP, and then it's gonna already, get it. So, eboot, no, hold up. Okay, let me do this again. There we go. In-game loader.exe eboot.elf. Yes, dev hdd0 TMP, and then the output, which is going to be the name of your eboot after the modifications have been done to it. So eboot, and then I'm gonna put P for patched elf. Okay, I get this error. I don't know if that's supposed to do that, but it does work still. I confirm it working, and so yeah. Or if you don't want to go that route, you can also use this SPRX elf builder by Seb right here. You see it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put the name of your plugin in here, and mine is that. So we're going to load this up with, I'm not going to use this one because that was the one I just patched through a different method. This is the original one that has not been patched yet. So I'm going to build it, and as you see it says SPRX eboot.elf. But for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to delete the old one and use this one, since most of you are going to probably use this program. Oops. Okay, I'm not going to rename that because I already have the, this is the original. Now I'm going to put unmodified. Let's put that. And then this is the modified one. So we're going to name this back to eboot. We're going to take this eboot, we're going to put it back into True Ancestor Self Resigner. Then we're going to put that eboot into make fself. Now, excuse me, make fself is going to allow us to resign this to be a eboot.bin and allow it to run correctly. This will be debugged. This will be a debugged eboot now, and it will have the code necessary to run the plugin. So you would do make _fself eboot.elf eboot.bin. So now what that's going to say is that I'm going to run this program, and it's going to change this file into this file. So hit enter, and there you go. That's it. You are all ready to go. All you got to do is now navigate to the directory folder that you have modified that eboot for. So go to game, set it as monitor for 3. I'm going to go to BLUS 30838 user directory, and replace the original eboot.bin with my modified eboot.bin, which will allow it to run this plugin. But keep in mind, you need to go back, and wherever you tell that eboot to find that plugin at, you need to have it in that directory, or else it won't work. So I have it you know, going to this directory. That's what I did when I made it. So make sure you have that there. Okay, so we're done. That's pretty much that. You know, now as you see on the game. Also, I will say, if you do this and you try to run the SPRX and you get a black screen when you run the game, make sure, you know, that you'd have to, here, I'll show you an example. When you go to run the game, hold up. Okay, you'll see this. Right click, attach process. Continue without symbols. Alright, now normally here, you would see problems when I go to, well, not right yet, but if I go to continue, and as you see, this will be a black screen right now. And that's because I haven't, you know, continued the process. But when I continue the process, if this, say if this gives a error right here, go watch Bad Luck Brian's tutorial on how to do that, because I'm not really trying to go over that, and I don't think you really have to for some games, because I haven't had a problem with it. So continuing on, we're going to go to Kernel Explorer. Oh, first off, let's go to console output. As you can see right here, I have already started done this before. I actually think that it just ran this just now. So yeah, let's just, you know, run this real quick and go back to console output. There you go, see, proof it works. And to run, you know, to show you, load, come on now, come on, Hapog. Okay, so that was, you know, a little weird. So there's proof. As you can see, I was following Bad Luck Brian's tutorial to figure this out, but it took me quite a while, and I was hoping maybe, you know, this will help you guys out. And as you see, it's still writing, and there you go. There's proof, you know, that I'm in the game. Right match, dome. No, it's definitely working. So pretty much that's how you get your SPRX to work, and that's pretty much that. Now, say you don't know much about SPRXs. There's also a tutorial for Bad Luck Brian. He did a tutorial on that. Right here, you're gonna see, you know, all this code. This is what happens when you make the thing. So this is supposed to be there. This you gotta add in, and this is all from Bad Luck Brian's tutorial right here. All this, but pretty much that's where you would code. Pretty much you would put your mod menu, and pretty much just like C# and Visual Basic, when you guys go to make your programs, you just make it to, you pretty much have to make a mod menu for button monitoring. So pretty much everything you do is going to be through button monitoring on this. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys learned something. Hope this helped. As you see, it's still right into memory, and that's how the plugin works. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and hope that helped, and get the SPRX, you know, modifying and stuff. That'd be cool. And just to let you know, if you did get the black screen, it would not say, you know, this right here. It would say a jump or something like that. It would say it was wasn't working. So, like I said, go check out Bad Luck Brian's tutorial. I'll link it in the description. Check out his channel. He's got a lot of good tutorials. And yeah, pretty much it.